Hello and welcome here at GG Ice Challenge, and here with me is Adrian from Virtus.pro. So hello sir, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
So, thanks as well, happy to see you here. So tell me please, you had just 1 week between DreamHack Leipzig and this event, so how did you practice? How intense was the bootcamp, and what did you work on after all the previous events?
Actually, we bootcamped before the Leipzig, and we did a lot of job, and I think we did great, but on Leipzig something wrong with us, and we didn't play our game. It was some mental breaks, and after that we just tried to focus on our individual skill, and we didn't practice at all. So we just had like 3 days of individual practice, and we'll see what will happen here.
Okay, so speaking of, let's just say, its team is okay to a major finalist, so at which point are you now at the moment?
We don't know. We would like to know at what point we are, but we feel like we are getting some problems with our mental stuff. We don't feel we don't feel confidence. That confidence that we felt in Berlin. So yeah, we have something to discuss, and we're still trying to figure out what is happening.
Okay, so still it sounds strange because you have experience.
Yeah.
You have Jesus in your team. So you have lots of good players in your team. So at which point usually does it break?
I don't know when it started. I know that after Blast we didn't win much official games. Maybe something happened when we did a big bootcamp after the Blast win. We changed a lot of things. We overthink ourselves because we thought that everybody knows what we are doing, and we tried to change some stuff and change our mindset. I think it was wrong decision. Maybe, I don't know.
So maybe this time you'll try to keep it simple and effective.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it simple as much as possible, and just trying to focus on our individual game.
So on paper, James is your captain,
yes.
But there's lots of info that you and Kickert help him a lot. So how do you usually share the responsibilities and the way this whole coordination, interaction, how does it happen in your team?
It depends on the map, on which positions we are playing, me and Kickert, and it depends. We are trying to help James to figure out what is happening on the map, giving him info and giving him some suggestions where we should go, where not should go, and sometimes we are giving some calls that we are thinking like it's going to work 100%. So it's more like 50 James and 25 me and Kickert. So yeah, we're trying our best to help him as much because we want to him to show his op, and it's hard when you're in-game leader and try to show your individual skill. So we're trying to help him to just make him more impact on game.
Okay, speaking of maps, recently we had an update changing several stuff on several maps. So what's your initial opinion on new changes to Mirage, Train, and Dust 2, especially Dust 2?
I don't think it changed a lot on Dust 2 for me.
Oh.
Especially, yeah, because yeah, they opened the skyboxes on B, but you can't do much on B as a T. You can throw the flashes over the wall, but still the CTs can dodge every flash and do their stuff with like smoking off tunnels. So if you try to B-split, they also can push tunnels, CTs can push tunnels, and it didn't change a lot for me because I'm playing on A. Yeah, so my game style gonna be
pretty
same.
Much
yeah,
same,
pretty much. I'm gonna retake B, so this is nothing changed for me. Other maps, Train didn't change at all for me because even if I'm playing on A, this skybox on Ivy doesn't make sense for me. And yeah, Mirage, this map brings a lot of problems for the B guy who's playing on B. And this bench, I don't know. We didn't play a practice on the new Mirage, and I can't tell much about that but I think this bench is gonna do a lot of changes on the play style because I remember the time when we could jump on the edge and just by yourself and just go to the window. And that made a lot of problems for the CT. So right now they just make it official. So I don't know, we'll see.
Okay, so speaking about your plans for 2020, so what's, let's just say, are your minimal and optimal goals you try to achieve?
After Berlin, we of course break this curse of the playoffs and going to finals, and our goal is never changed. It's still winning the major. I know that all the guys focusing on major, and I told the guys that just focus on the major, and everything gonna happen before major is just pretend like it's practice. So we'll fully focus on majors. I don't know. This is our main goal. Win the major, yes.
Okay, so just to wrap it up, the final question. So how's the progress of the Kumus factory?
As I said before, if you want to make the Kumus factory, you have to win 2 majors.
Oh,
Yeah.
so probably we'll
need
have
more
it.
money.
Okay. So we hope that you will make enough money in 2020
Thank
and
you.
finally make this whole factory, make this dream happen. So, and we wish you all the best here at the tournament. So good luck.
Thank
Show
you.
us great CS.